So it gets, increased by 10 times. It has worked for me for all these years. And today it can't be an exception. So I plan to give 10,000 rupees as my share to any of the good programs that you plan now.
Great.
You add yours. The captain can collect it.
Oh, Captain. Sir, you came prepared.
Big challenge.
Oh my God.
So I didn't get the whole thing. So you said.
See, whenever I go.
Hold on, this has to be on camera because.
It ఉంది.
Yeah, I know. Sundara, microphone ఉందా?
మైక్రోఫోన్ ఉంది.
Yeah, పెట్టవా?
He has not recorded it.
Yeah.
Unrecorded.
Off the record.
Off the record.
It's outside the cabinet meeting. Under any other subject.
Kitchen cabinet.
That's wonderful gesture, sir. I mean, having.
No, but that's how we should.
I've been retired
Yeah.
and he's almost he's on the mission.
No, end of the mission actually.
End of the
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
Because see,
It's a continuous mission actually.
it's very difficult in the present setup. Our times were period different. Our times were different. There was truthfulness. So whatever one spoke is fact. I mean, no, in my book I have written.
కెమెరా పని చేస్తలేదా
Some of
అది
the
అది ఛార్జింగ్ అయిపోయింది.
mafia lords,
పెట్టొచ్చా మరి ఛార్జింగ్
they are very truthful to their words. They always used to say and do. But still nobody did any harm to me. Because I never harmed any one of those fellows. When they were in trouble, I used to help them. So they always respected me. Here is one fellow who is different from other officers.
Shall we
They
start the
threatened-
questions or wait for the?
Yeah, now it's not the question.
Or-
Now
Yeah,
ideas-
sir, I have it.
ideas.
I have
Very-
a solution, like, can you present like a case study where like a typical farm looks like? Typical small farming of bamboo or sandalwood looks like and how it is managed and things like that, just give like a picturization.
Like 1 acre?
Yeah, 1 acre, 3 acre, whatever.
Some kind
Just
of,
like a small
template.
farming and-
What
It
it
could be in
costs
form
or?
of a video or it could be audio format.
I can get it done.
Oh. Yeah, that helps us like to understand like, okay,
One more thing, sir, like in Hyderabad surroundings area, real estate people, like 15 years back, 20 years back, they planted the sandalwood plants. I don't know how situation is there now, but in those days, they used to sell, okay, with like 500 yards with the 10 sandalwood.
Yeah. That is their teak they do.
Yeah. So,
Take
so
over,
what's the problem there? Like how they are, like not the problem, how they are now. Like I never heard like anybody is making money or the sandalwood trees grown up or in which condition is they are now. So how would you suggest? Still now, like people are still not sandalwood, but they are planting some mangoes and selling this real estate wise. And how that's working like.
Yeah, see, grafted mango is superb. Then these chicus, sapotas,
sapotas.
they are good. So some of those things are good. See, anybody who invests in a house, he would love to eat something also. So you will be very happy with that. Only thing is, you can't think in terms of that for farmers. Farmers, economics comes.
Yeah.
Here, happiness comes. So for happiness, your idea is good. But you are going to green the area, that is good. You are producing something to the country, that is good. But if you want to go and sell it in the market, the kaka will beat you. My own best experience is that I was about 10 years old. I decided I will grow vegetables, take it to Mysore. So 3/4 of a ton, I took it to Mysore. and no Oscars. Then I went to somebody whom I knew, and yeah, please help. Hey, Tagoldro, he said. Hey, purchase it, I say. They purchased it, again, 8 rupees. 3/4 of a ton of a vegetable. 3 months, 2 people's work. I sold it for 8 rupees. My
Which
mother
year-
said,
which year
"You
was
heard
that?"
When I was
Around
48,
50s?
around 47, 48.
Okay, independence.
Yeah. My mother said, "You got very rich experience, now you can go." It's not the money, it's the experience that you
Right,
have.
right, yeah, that's correct.
Even now, bamboo I grow and spent, 10,000 rupees for trimming it and bring it to the roadside and selling it. I got back 8,000 rupees. My farmers grew. So I made, an agreement with my timber merchants that if the tree is 3 feet, 300 rupees per CFT, 4 feet, 400, 5 feet, 500. Agreed, everybody. They purchased it initially when there was demand. The moment there was surplus, they are making lot of profit themselves. There is a very big industrialist. They have all thrived because of the good wishes of the forest officers. So he would say, no, it's all flooded, I don't want it, no. Then he will send his deputy to the gate, the factory gate. What has happened? You are going back empty-handed. No, I will try to help you. He will give some other fellow's name and address. He will purchase it at half the market price. That fellow and the owner will share the balance. It is happening to me. This is where I feel that we should start cottage industries. Cottage industries to medicinal plants, aromatic plants, vegetables. We should connect. So when this is done, the farmers will be happy. But it is a very Herculean job.
For instance, in Burma, the government buys teak wood, right? Government is the sole purchaser of the teak wood, and then prices are fixed earlier. And any idea?
In Burma?
Yeah, in Burma.
See, my faith in governments nowadays is getting diluted.
Okay.
And again, coming to bamboo, like in olden days, when I was a high school student, I saw some like farmers growing bamboo as a border line for their land. How that works now? Like if you are how would you suggest to the farmers now?
See, what I see, our local bamboos, they produce lot of branches
Yeah.
and leaves. And you grow ragi, paddy, or any other crop, they require strong sunlight.
Correct.
So the yield is low.
Yeah, that's not for the
Intercropping.
paddy or anything. We have like corn and maize kind of.
They are also strong demand, light demand.
Yeah.
Any crop.
The shade affects the crop.
Shade, you see, you will have to think of only shade loving plants. Coffee loves shade. Or pepper loves shade. So you can have, pepper, this one, coffee. Or like that you will have to think of. You can't put papaya. Papaya is also a strong light demander. So a little bit of research and experienced people's advice is necessary. That's why I say, somebody who wanted to come, even also bamboo mission, they are giving so much, I want to do 500 acres, 200 acres. I said, first you go and put to 50 plants or 100 plants, not more than 500. You study yourself. Then you will teach others what we should do. Because each survey number behaves differently. Rate of growth will be different, performance will be different. For your suggestion, there is one Ratnagiri bamboo in Maharashtra who grows straight. It is big size, highly valuable. Today,
Stocksy.
stock sale. there is a variety, because for ages they have cultivated it and it has reached its peak performance. If that can be planted, it does not produce too much of shade. But the small unit areas, the productivity and returns will be higher.
We bought 750 stock C about 3-4 months ago. Now they are planted in Warangal, in Hyderabad. Some people took 10 plants, some 50. Shauri Reddy took 50. Jyoti Reddy took 100. Srinivas Srikonda took 200. But to manage this whole operation, ordering and then getting, distributing.
From where did you purchase this? structure?
From Sindhudurg, from this guy called Milind Patil.
Mhm.
So he has a really good nursery.
Yeah, we should
Milind,
take it from
Milind
a
is
known source.
yeah, Milind is really good. So probably in another 3 years we can start selling, because once they come up the shoots, then we can start selling the rhizomes. Okay.
I will tell you two things.
Right.
here. See, one is rhizome is one portion.
Right.
You should cut it up to 4 nodes.
Okay. Right.
Put the rhizome.
Right.
Put some, red earth and cow dung.
Cow dung, yeah.
Then the other portions, like sugarcane, 2 nodes.
Right.
Put it like this.
Laterally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You will get at least 10 plants out of that.
Okay. Even the top, the remaining.
Up to the,
top.
you go as much as possible.
Yeah.
So you get a minimum 10
Mm.
from one plant.
Right.
There the economics will be good.
Yeah, we paid about 160 rupees per plant, per
Yeah.
rhizome.
Mm.
So it's a bit costly, yeah. But how about tissue culture? Can't we get it done?
But see, the risk is there.
Right.
See, one big firm he was the #1 Southeast Asian nursery man, Manmohan.
Mm.
He was in US, he came back, he became a very rich man, and had about 1,000 acres of nursery in Bangalore. Then something went wrong with this, bale, banana.
Okay.
Like what happened to that Hosur man,
Right.
bamboo.
Stop, yeah. Balkova.
This man was very clever, he protected,
Right.
but that man paid, back the money to the
Right.
farmers. So he became a bankrupt.
No.
No, but I still don't understand how come if people say that if this guy selected the strain that he thought is really performing well and then named it Bhima, and if he's selecting if he is multiplying from that, how come some batches are doing okay and some batches are not doing okay? Because I know in Warangal, people they got really good.
See, there also we don't know, because he has when there is so much of demand, he will ask his subordinate, produce. So to overproduce it, they would have taken from some other pieces also.
Okay.
And this fellow, I wrote in the bamboo group,
Right.
Dr. Bharti, you know that the man who gave you this superior quality
Right.
is a Kumaravelu.
Okay.
Why you don't remember his name?
Yeah.
Express your
And
gratitude for that.
where did they source this from?
See, he was a researcher from Tamil Nadu.
Okay.
He retired as PCC, a friend of mine, an younger colleague of mine. He invited him, prompted him, encouraged him, everything. He doesn't remember his name. That's the case with a lot of
He made crores and crores by selling.
He can sell anything. He
bulk
can
order.
sell you and me also.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah.
But
That's
he's a
what I
good
heard.
friend of mine. I
Yeah,
am
yeah.
honoring him also, because such fellows are required.
Yeah, so
He is very good
very
with
important.
arguments. He will present the case. Because it is a good case, it is very easy. He will succeed. And where we fail, he will succeed probably.
What is your background? Like you're from like agriculturist from the IFS, or how you became a bamboo farmer?
See, because I grew all the species. The rate of growth of all these species was slow. So this was the only thing I selected. From scarcity to abundance of forest produce was the slogan that we put. So of which, two from the Andhra Pradesh were also my promotions, Sai Baba and Sridhar. Sai Baba has gone back to Vijayawada and settled there. Sridhar retired and is in Bangalore. They were also there. It was a big team of DFOs, 5 DFOs, and Srinivas was also there, the man who was killed
Oh.
by Veerappan.
Hmm.
He was also there. 3 people were there from Andhra Pradesh. They did wonderful work. Today you did it, next year you got the results. And this is what I proposed to the Bamboo Mission. Let us produce abundantly first. Then, when it is raw material is available, then the researchers will find out. Then the industries will come. Then the marketing will happen automatically. But somehow, they didn't understand the ground realities of bamboo. They went for different species, and each species is an enigma by itself. We
Right.
can't understand.
No, I'm so surprised because the one that I'm exposed with, one Dendrophilus, what's this one, the Sadhanam. Sadhanam is strictus, Dendrophilus strictus.
Mm.
That's what is there. And then in the Godavari belt, we have the bamboos.
Yeah, those are
And
the two
so
famous.
when I was in university, I got about 500 plants. I went to Vizag and then from there I got, so I planted about almost a 1 kilometer stretch. Okay. And then I told my father that make sure that they survive in the summer, get them watered. So I went to university, no phones like now. When I came back, of the 500 plants, only
50 were surveying.
36 survived. 36 survived. I was shattered. So immediately we got the bullock cart and then drums, and then in the middle of the summer watered, all those died except 2. Okay? Because after
what?
so much of heat, then suddenly they got the water and of the shark dead. Then of that, 1 clump was there. 1 clump was, so everybody was taking, but it's so hard. Bamboos are bamboos, you can imagine. For Vinayak pandals and then.
Yeah, death, marriages,
But it's not so easy because you can cut it at the bottom, but how do you peel it? So intertwined with all those thorns. So what happened then? High power line went
came.
from there.
They did the next balance
Then
job.
because of the winds, every time the wind blows,
It
four
touches.
villages used to lose current.
They
4
cut it.
villages. So this time when I went there, the entire electricity department came, all the linemen from all the villages, and then the engineer, and then said, sir, no, we have to cut it. So I had to get a puckling, and then we spent about 5,000 rupees to just,
Take
and
it
then the whole thing, they dug the base, and then once the base was dug, and then it was fell down, and then all those are cut, one after the other. Then Vishweshwar Mangalapal, his brother, Dr. Venkatramana, he said, I will take that, and he took 1 truck, tractor load of them. Once those things are cut, the base again went and settled back in this thing. So now I think they are coming in. So this particular species, now recently there's one gentleman from Nizamabad. He has planted about 12 acres. So he went to this famous nursery at Bhatia. So in Bhatia's nursery, he traveled, and then while he was coming out at the gate, he saw they have this one. So it seems Bhatia said, see, this is the species that has proved the bamboo this brought the bad name for the bamboo. That is what he said. But regarding the same bamboo, Dr. Sudhakar, who was earlier teaching at the Delhi IIT and then went and set up a school in Palvancha, he said that is our strength. This species is our strength. And he built all the school using this species. And then the technique, the bamboo joinery techniques he used was so. Then he got from National Academy of Construction, he got projects because they were making to thin strips, and then with a wire mesh, he was putting cement and making these.
Assam houses.
Right. So see, this guy is saying this species screwed up the whole bamboo thing, and the other one is saying this is the strength.
That is a way I said enigma.
So that is why, so unless we collect a lot of information about each species from different, so we cannot come to it. In terms of biomass, I think it's one of the best producers. Now in Telangana, anything that is associated with chicken itself. So now you can sell bamboo chicken, because one node to one node, you cut it and they're selling it for 80 rupees. Okay? And each bamboo is about 10, 15, 20, 30 nodes. So it's
No, what they use is only the shoot, the young shoots only.
No. You don't know about the bamboo chicken?
Oh.
The big bamboos. So they cut they cut at one node, they cut, take out this thing at the node, one node is this thing, then they stuff all the masala filled chicken
Oh,
into
that is,
then they cover it and then put it on coals, burning
Oh,
coals.
what is edible is only what is inside.
Inside the,
Not bamboo.
not the bamboo. But bamboo adds the flavor to that chicken. Okay, so there's a big market for that. If you go to Araku, everywhere that
You go at 50 acres.
right. No, that harvesting is so difficult. That
No, the rates will come down because.
No. It's
Demand.
The demand. People are eating chicken like anything. So there's no. This is we are talking about just 2 species, but in India we have about 100 species. World we have 1,500 species.
1,200.
1,200. So far we don't have a good gene bank, bamboo gene bank. I was really surprised when he said he planted about 100 varieties. I don't know how you even brought them because of the phytosanitary certification and all that. Of course, you are an officer. You probably
From here I have taken note.
just like that.
This one will help.
Yeah.
So what is your experience with Veerappan while you were working in?
My
forest?
students were looking after him. I was too old by that time.
Okay.
Srinivas was one of my junior colleagues.
Mhm. So.
And when he was going there, my last advice was, you are going to deal with an unscrupulous fellow.
Okay.
So be cautious. And that is the only thing he neglected. He believed in his statement, went bare-handed, without weapons, without protection, without informing any of his colleagues, I am going. And we were just waiting for him and finished him. He believed. But we should never believe our enemy at any time. Our friends also, 98% you believe, 2% that suspicion should be there. Yes, something goes wrong. What is the retreat for us? When the army moves, there are 9 alternatives for them to come back.
I have a question. So you turned out to be a good bureaucrat or officer, and there are 9 other people who did that kind of job. What makes the difference? Where it starts for someone being very good or not that good? Upbringing means, is it high school level or before high school level? Family?
Mother.
So can you elaborate little bit about your childhood? What was the, what it was like?
It was made for each other. See, it's about 15 miles from Mysore. Now it has become 17 kilometers on this. Now new highway has come,
Yes.
Bangalore, Mysore. 17 kilometers, 17 minutes you go. So, we were originally from Vijayanagar.
Okay.
So from mother side, they are all traders. Father side, they were warriors. No, father side, they were warriors. Mother side were traders. They came with, they see, when the war, they started losing the war, they were somewhere else marketing something. They came away with their carts. And in those days, hiding was under the ground. They hid it somewhere, and God collected it. Probably nobody knows where they hid it. Because the other group came on horseback, and that administrative skill probably is there. So, of course, my grand uncle became first Congress president, and during freedom, this thing, some politics started. He resigned. Next day, Highness appointed him as a minister, Mysore Maharaja. So then, after freedom, then he became a minister here also in the government. So he was respected because that administrative skill was there. Because we have served the Maharajas for 3-4 generations. Now I am very close to the present princess also, Maharani. Because they love people who are loyal. People who speak the truth. I mean, that is what my mother taught me.
Mm.
And my village, see, we had Kaveri tributary was going through our village, and then it joins Kaveri 1.5 kilometers down below. So swimming we learned at an young age. Then climbing the hillock, there was a hillock also. So we used to climb the hillock. Third one was we had wrestling pits in the village. Mother was against it.
Mm.
So somehow she felt that, the wrestlers, the reputation is not good, so you should go. I used to go hide and somehow stealthily I used to go. But morning, when she sees the all the evidences were here.
Yes.
So then I changed the idea, going to this sand in the stream bank. Swim, wrestle, swim, then come back home. So evidence destroyed. Then we had one beautiful horse was there in the village. One Brahmin used to go there in the morning, do everything, and by 11:30 they used to let it loose to this one. He used to come to this log fountain for drinking water. While he there is a groove.
Mm.
That side also he can jump on the horse skill.
Mm.
So we used to just wait for it and jump and started riding that. So horse riding, wrestling, and improving the body. And I was a leader because Goldramani had not. So whenever I went, at least 10 fellows used to come.
Mm.
This leadership qualities unknowingly was
Developed.
number one. And in the villages, this Nyaya Panchayati, they meet. How they do? They deliver justice.
Mm.
This Gowda will take a lot of time to put his
Turban?
turban. And he makes it, intention is slow. So that people will come to Gowda from both the sides and narrate the incidents, what has happened there. So that by the time he goes there, he knows 70% of the items. And during enquiry, the balance 30% will come out. It becomes easier for them to judge it.
Correct.
So, these are some things which, nobody has written. But this is how we picked up.
Even the national law schools are not teaching this.
Yeah.
And being truthfulness, yes, they knew that Sai will come. And the other two items outstanding that I developed was, all the good works I used to appreciate fellows patting on their back. Even now they expect the same thing from me, but that sound does not come now. Again that fellow will bend, he will expect me to beat him hard, so that waves should be there, big loud waves. Sir, now we are happy, sir. But see, every man who does good work, like a child, they come to me, even now. And bad works, I never expressed anything. I am camping there for 2 days. I said, no. Lunch is ready? No. You don't deserve to be my host. They'll come away. Throughout night they will work, go and work, rectify it. Early morning before I go to the office, they are there waiting. Sir, come and see, come and see, come and see. So, I know they would have done the work. But their anxiety is, if I go to the office, their image will be spoiled. I will speak the truth. So before that they want to capture me and they take me. So, this Guddu and Upasa, this I think as you said, no books have written yet.
What is Guddu?
Guddu is appreciating.
Appreciating.
Upasa is the
Guddu,
past.
Guddu.
past.
Guddu
Shabash.
Patting.
Yeah, right.
Guddu and Upasa.
Upas.
I have done it twice only in my entire service. Once before retirement, once after retirement.
So how do you handle the leaders, politicians? You cannot Guddu them and you cannot.
They are very shrewd businessmen. They know the enemy better than yourself.
Right. So of all you think politicians are the most shrewdest?
They are shrewdest. After all, they play like Indians T20 regularly. Like US team, you play only once in a way cricket. Every day he plays cricket.
Then bureaucrats,
It's very
you mean?
interesting.
So what about corruption,
Yes,
like
smarter than-
going like back to 60s and now
Level of corruption.
level of corruption? So like politicians.
Nature of corruption, level of corruption,
Yeah.
yeah, what, how,
Probably Sudhakar will sleep.
how it- how it-
will keep silence.
how it changed.
He is
Sudhir.
Turn off the
Sudhir.
camera, turn off the camera.
No, that's, no, he's
no,
not
Sudhir-
talking about any specific.
No,
thing.
Sudhir.
If you are- but he is,
Because,
being a
see,
retired
see,
officer, has some-
still, my this thing is there, image is there. And anything bad, I request you to kindly see, tone it down. Tone it down, because, the truth is very hard sometimes. I have fought lot of wars with politicians. But each time, I have scored goals against them. I am highly tolerant. There was Devarajas for the CM. There was another person who wanted to become a chief minister. There was a big tussle going on between them. And of course, as youngsters, how do you know all those things? And I convinced the CM, sir, CM wanted some land for some work. I asked my CF. He asked me, what is your opinion? I don't feel like releasing the land, sir. There is only 4.5% forest area, so how can I release? Then you reject it. I said, I will reject it. Appeal will come to you. You do your duty. I will do my duty. So I was very happy, rejected. DC came running next day. What is this? Do you read files? Or close your eyes and sign? What is this? I said, I have read everything. Do you know that CM's one-page note is there? I said, yes, I read it 2 times and then still rejected. He was very upset. He quarreled with me and went away. While going, he said, you will have it. He said,
Consequence.
warn me.
Mm.
I don't care for anybody. Within 3 days, CM came. And usually, Devarajas would never ask a question to you in public. He will always take you inside and discuss with you. But today, I don't know what had DC had told him. But he was a very gentleman, very man with abundant common sense. He put his hands, I was like, hey, this fellow, put his hands on my shoulders. ಏನಪ್ಪ ನನ್ನ ಫೈಲ್ಗೂ ನೋ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆಯಂತೆ. You have said no to my file. I was shocked. Because how can you expect a CM coming and putting his hands on your shoulders? Then I recovered and said, sir, there were strong reasons. What is that? The past accounts of the Revenue Department is not good, sir. I have studied all those things. That's why I suspected that this is also faltu. I have rejected it. And I quoted the examples also. In the name of Hakipki fellows, tribal fellows, they wanted 1,200 acres. They took 3,600 acres and gave it to rich people. They destroyed the forest. So with that in background, I have rejected that file. He was very happy because he had fought as an opposition leader or something like that for retaining that forest. Those days, I didn't know. It's just a coincidence. Then, here comes, sir. Now the problem is solved. Oh, now you ask them, sir, what is the area that they require this and other details. 50% cut, the DC, immediately. He said, we want this much, sir. Then what are the other conditions, sir? This and all. I said, ultimately, this is used for research, sir, this, that and all. He said, release. I said, no release, sir. It is going to be a lease. 20 years lease.
Please.
And they should use it only for the purpose for which they have taken. Research means only research. They can't do it anything else. The day on which they violate, I have the powers to withdraw it. Then DC asked, Yen Ray? Yes, sir. They said. I was very happy. I won the I gave them 150 acres, but I marketed my area. So any other problems? Sir, I will explain to you when you are going to Mangalore. So there, after inspections, were going to Mangalore, he called me, Mercedes-Benz 111. Recently it was sold for 1 lakh even today. Beautiful car. I sat by the side of him and gave my that 76 booklet. He is a voracious reader.
Which team is this?
The Devarajas.
Devarajas, okay.
So then, by the time he went to the next township, he said, Henry, are you quiet? I say, oh, we have written and all. And then Lakshman, during my time, tigers, he had lot of tiger stays with him. This village was touching Nagarwale. And lot of tigers used to come, and he had already told us some, and he had not narrated some more. Naan ಹೇಳಿದೆ, sir, that's all your samana. Now we'll have to see the tiger in this photograph on there. Why? I submitted that file that 1,000 people has to be rehabilitated, but you have written on that, no rehabilitation, evict them. This is not correct, sir. Why? It is going to bring discredit to Karnataka state, sir, and to you there. Why? You have given 4,000 acres each for all the Tibetans in 3 colonies, sir. And how can you say for 200 acres no to a man from Kodagu? He is genuine because we have given that land for him for Grow More Food campaign when there was scarcity of food in the country. He is the owner. We have granted everything, and today suddenly you feel that wildlife is important. Throw him out. Where will he go? Can he go to Tibet? Does he get land there? Then he asked me, what should you do? Those days we could release forests from forest area. I said we will give 200 acres. And give it. That the problem was not solved by that. Then by the time the Kurpat was coming, I said, sir, there is a problem still. What is that? Sir, put over to DC and SP. And then the opposition leader, A.K. Subbaiah, was the opposition leader. Sir, media, police, farmers, public, everybody is against. And A.K. Subbaiah is their leader, I said. If A.K. Subbaiah comes, put him under lock-up. I look out of the rest, he said. Which was that was a lie told by me. Then he told both the DC and the SP, Lakshman has got a problem, he will solve it. Went away. I got down, I didn't speak to either DC or SP, I came away. They gave a ring to me. What is that? What is that? Told second lie. Because Dharmaraya had told it in Kurukshetra. Ashwatthama is a really element. Ashwatthama died. So I told them, sir, I have said that, that you should, both of you are doing it. Lakshman, you assist them, he has said. Because earlier, my friend had failed 4 years to evict these people. He didn't succeed because the moment you go, they will capture the leader and complaining against him. He molested our ladies. And that was a very serious case. They will immediately arrest him. And from tomorrow, there is nobody. No leader, no action will be taken up. That he is quiet. He last 1 year like that. So I thought if I say DC and SP against whom you complain to whom, I was safe. In 100 days, we transferred 1,000 people, and I am honoring them also. Some of them.
Which place is this? In Kodagu itself?
Nagarhole.
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 Nagarhole. See, the sandalwood cultivation is legalized. What's the problem in legalizing the red sandalwood's cultivation? Why
That is what I am telling. See, when we have done it for sandal, what is wrong with red sandals? You can do it.
Why is it not happening after so long?
Because there are no powerful officers in Andhra. People who coming from villages, they should speak of these things. After all, when you can make, after all, tomato we grow, we make 1,000 rupees, sir. Paddy you grow, you lose 500. Ragi you grow, you lose 500, 300. Losing is certain in all these things. When something profitable is there, why not you give? After all, see, forest department have got so many projects now. About 10. What happened in Andhra has happened here also. Like is bamboo. 1,037 remained, 37 only one remaining. So forest department 35% is success, best one. So 10, how many programs you have passed? In Sylvi horticulture, one of Totagarike, you give plant to a man, they will never die. 100% success is there. This is where the area gets enlarged, where the temperature comes down, where the moisture comes down. So these are the concepts that we'll have to market. Anyhow, Bhaiya.
So are you willing to travel to Hyderabad? So we'll organize a similar kind of meeting.
First I want to see what happens to this.
So what? So
Don't
let's put this on camera. So what's the proposal
Don't
again? What's the
think I
proposal?
am a fool to invest at this age 10,000 rupees. Is it not? Huh?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I am a good businessman now. Because I am telling all others, you will become rich. So I can't become poor.
So what were you talking about?
That proposal we missed.
I think he wants to donate that money for a good cause,
Whatever you
which
feel
we
is
can
that,
do.
yeah, you should.
Even that should multiply the money by 10 times or just a good
No,
cause?
we'll match it, yeah, we'll match it.
No, sir.
Whatever you
sir,
want to do. If you are
Okay.
richer than me, match it
Make
with a
more.
higher figure. Poorer than me, you match it with a lesser figure.
Well.
That option also I have given.
Yeah, we'll do 50,000.
Yeah, yeah.
Million rupees.
Okay, see. One man
5
is for
times.
10 times. Sir.
Okay.
Lakako. See, where is that other man who had about 1,000 and odd acres in California?
He didn't come today. He didn't. No, he will meet you probably in another
No,
2-3
no, no,
days.
no, this-
Ravi,
these
Ravi,
things-
you should make that happen.
No, we will wait there.
Venkatumula and Sudhakar, let both of them. Sudhakar is hardly 10 minutes from him.
No, what is his name?
The Venkat Thumula.
So
No,
we will-
but they both are the owners. One is 70% owner, one is 30% owner. And the
We will wait
70%
for
owner.
them. We will wait for them. Any disagreement in this group? For the major donors? When he says 10 times more. He can't be poorer than him.
Sudhir.
జడ్జ్ చేస్తారు పైగా
Oh, okay.
ఇప్పుడే అయిపోతుంది కదా మళ్ళీ రేపటి దాకా
See, he has got another friend of his.
Yeah, I can hold on to it and pass on to whatever.
Tell you.
Yeah, thank you.
Bhaiya,
We'll get Lakshmana
you write to him
Lakshmana
regarding
ji.
that case studies. I will try to pass on.
Yeah. Next time we'll buy about 2,000 to 3,000 stocks and then we'll not distribute, but we'll sell it for a slightly lesser price to people who want to buy.
I mean,
No, I personally feel this is what you should do.
Okay.
If you have to see, I used to take these Giriraj eggs to the villages.
It's going to be 595 and do the 600.
I used to give Giriraj eggs to the bamboo,
Right.
then fruit plants grafted, and Giriraja eggs. Giriraja eggs, within few months, they start laying eggs again. Their children, grandchildren, I used to see. So the whole villages will expect Lakshman Sabas comes in the car. So the horticulture fellows had a grouse against me. What, sir? You have given that eggs. They are not worried about the plants. Every lady wants only the eggs. They will come and cover our car.
Is it a local breed, the Giriraja? Where
No,
did
no,
this
it is
come
hybrid.
from?
That is from University of Agriculture Science. One Dr. Ramappa bred it. He was trained in US.
Okay.
He was the first man to breed it, and that was
0247 కదా
last one.
Yeah, Giriraja has become really successful.
anyhow. I have marketed one idea, so I am successful. If he gets me another cup of tea, I am ready to go back now. En route, I will meet. I'll go to the temple and meet his friend.
చూడు డాలర్ చేస్తాను
Hmm?
Got it.
So about Western Ghats, so your ideas about Western Ghats, what's happening there and what needs to be done, and how are, what are we are no way connected, but how is that we can help? So if you can throw some ideas.
See, a major problem is coffee plantations.
Mm.
The last problem that started is now these eco resorts.
Right.
Coffee plantations in the good old days,
Sign J2.
they used to have all different species, then they grew coffee under that. Different species will grow, different species will have roots at different levels.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Right.
But unfortunately, now the market price for coffee was so much, they never wanted other species.
Oh.
Shade, silver oak, then coffee. But there between two coffee plants, there is so much of space.
Right.
And that coffee plants take so much of time to set roots.
Right.
Oh, special thanks.
So no root, not much root
So
zone
the
and
net result is the soil binding was not there.
erosion.
Yeah. Then it started erosion. And once the downward soil is eroded, the upward one drops up. Then to add to it was these eco resorts. Every man who had some, a house of some area at the top, he constructed a building there. To construct a building, he brought the JCB. See, when you dig it only, 2 feet, 2.5 feet, you dig there. When the bulldozer, it works like a, this one, So, whole areas got loosened up. There are about 1,200 unaccounted resorts in Kodagu itself. 1,200. It is a small area, only 3,000. The net result when it rains, torrential rains, absorption is little. It is all transportation. While transporting, they gain momentum from top to bottom. It picks up speed and it picks up the soil. When the soil is taken away, everything goes with that. Houses, we saw in TV, the old houses being. Next day, rich people standing in queue in Ganji Kendra to get Ganji. That is the worst thing that we could have seen in our life. Rich coffee planters standing in queue and taking you whatever clothes you took it to them, whatever clothes. Then of course people helped. Still, after all, tomorrow if we have to go and stand in the Ganji Kendra, who do we feel? And they were all richer than us. That is the background. This function, if they do, I can bring all these people together. And that is where awakening. My idea is to awaken them. Let them have, after all, you have heard me now. It is for you to develop on your own. Each man will have his own strength.
See, this avocado in Kodagu is picking up, and when did this really start? And
See, to begin with, we started with our forest ranches.
okay,
Then, when I went to Kodagu, we observed that the area was suitable for these anthuriums.
what is it?
Anthurium, that green leaf and beautiful flowers. Anthurium.
Herbarium?
Pot, yeah. It grows in pots.
Oh.
And it has got a lot of value in the market. You can keep an anthurium plant in your house. And when you use it for your, this one, what do you call that? Flower show. I mean, flower vase.
Oh.
It lasts for 15-20 days. So,
It looks like small white flowers.
This one.
No,
red
it's
flower.
like a anthurium. Yeah. It is like this. There will be a stalk like this and this one. And you put it in water, it will be there for 15 days.
Oh.
Red flowers.
It's
Yeah.
not very expensive.
Even
They are
that-
there in the.
Is that poinsettia or?
No.
No, 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 not
Okay.
So we started a small project. And today, a lot of fellows are going, ladies. It's all a bucket money for the ladies. Men folk will not touch it. They take coffee money, the lady will take this. In the good old days, the milk money was going only for ladies. Because now with the
For
HF and all
expenses,
that,
yeah.
everything you should take away.
Your tea, sir. Yes.
Yes, yes. Anyway, I am happy. My mission is completed. Thank you. So the
Yes, so
Your mission
you didn't
just
answer
started.
me about the avocado. When did it really start in that?
must be about 15 years back. Now
That's
all the Kurgis will bring. My wife has got a lot of friends. So big guys,
Mm.
like coconut trees. My wife says, I always say no because you see it consumes lot of sugar,
Okay.
avocado consumption.
Mm.
But here people use it as a vegetable.
Right.
Right, yeah.
Now
No,
we are
but
trying-
those are all because those are the germplasms from Jamaica, and then what's the ones that are used here are mostly from Mexico, so the temperate kind of ones. So because they are bland, use sugar on that. Here it's already very oily, so. But I think Kodagu can take you can diversify the germplasm.
Yeah, there you can get. See, if I for Western Ghats, some of these things, if you give to the farmers,
Right.
How about this one, dragon fruits? They are like. people
Now
are
it has
growing
become very common.
Right,
In our village,
Even in India,
from
yeah,
our,
Hyderabad, yeah.
from our village nursery,
Uh-huh.
we are given dragon fruit for everybody. See, this Shauri Reddy, Ravi knows, and so he has a 5-acre poly orchard. So I took about 25-30 people, I got it recorded, now it's on YouTube. So our village nursery guy came. So as we were walking, then Shauri Reddy planted some dragon fruits, and then they need to be pruned every now and then.
Oh.
So the pruned ones are all falling on the ground and they're wilting, they're no use. But this guy saw. This guy saw and asked the one who is working there, what did you do and do you prune again? And he said, yeah, so call me when you do that. So he went and put about 500 or 600 dragon fruit
Pruned
plants
material.
in our nursery. So when I told it to Namaste Telangana guy, he came and he made a very beautiful story. And by then he was raising cashew nut, and then by then I brought about 1,000 plus cuttings of red crimson grape, and then we raised and distributed. So that was different from any other nurseries. So he made a very good story out of it. And then Venkatraman Reddy saw this, and then he sent 2 of his articles, go and put shawl on that guy, that nursery guy. So see, somebody who is really curious, a nursery guy, he doesn't have a learning ecosystem around.
Right, yeah.
See, that is what, once you have that learning ecosystem, then there are so many people that are going. So I organized a grafting training session there. Because I was there during the COVID time, I could do that. But if you can do it 2-3 times, you repeat it, every village will have 20-30 grafters. And once you know the grafting skill, which one should, that variety is really good. No, this variety is really good. All the old excellent varieties are almost gone now. Okay, except for the commercial varieties, the native varieties. So when I was a kid, the mango orchard that we had in the village are all grown from seed. Each and every tree was different. I could remember 100 different tastes, and all those gone. One was remaining, and I was very particular that should be saved. After 7-8 years of effort, I got it grafted. Now we have about 4 plants. This year we are getting it grafted. One from Asharavapet is coming on Jamikunta Krishi Vignana Kendra. So starting with this, we want to take the project to the next level. We want to graft the native trees. Okay. So then I created a group called Dandepelli Gundu Mavidi. It's called Gundu Mavidi about, it's really like a gundu, and an average fruit will weigh about 750 grams. So, that project is, we're going to scale it up.
How is the yielding going to be comparing
It's
with
really
the,
good.
comparing with the?
Oh, it's really good. It's really good.
So for example, I do small things only. In my village, January 14th, Shankranti festival. So usually, they decorate the bullocks and all the
Right,
animals.
yeah, right.
Jump the fire, do puja, jump the fire, and they go on. So they, I will say, select the best buffalo, cow, bullocks, farmers who have done excellent work. Then like that, students and elders. I give only about 500 to 1,000 rupees each with the shalu, Gaurodhana, and give prizes. And that is good. I'll choose a businessman also, because now I feel that businessmen should be encouraged, because those are the people who can market our ideas faster. So I am building up in the businessman also. Like that, probably, all of you can think of reviving, for example, your Bathukama.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So that will be in January, this will be in October.
October.
So Bathukama has got about 7 beautiful species. Your flower species are Januka podo,
Mm.
that Celosia,
Celosia, yeah, it's Celosia.
Celosia. Then Tangade, Cassia.
Mm.
Bunty is marigold.
Mm.
Targetia, something like Targetas. Then Shevantige, chrysanthemums. Nandivardham, Tabernae, Montana. Then Ganneru, grape jasmine. Then oleander, Miriam oleander. These are the species that is required for those people. For us to connect, instead of giving your Vanathotikarike new concept, some of these things we can club it. Then you take second time Vanakathotikarike. Now you say, see, they have got different uses. For example, Celosia is known for food. Then Bunty is known for high medicinal value. And then Shevantika is used for bouquet, paintings and other things. Nandi is an antioxidant, it is a medicinal plants. And Ganneru, they say this, it can scorpion and snake bites, they say. Scorpion we accept, snake I have my own reservation. Oleanders, in Africa it is used to poison the arrows. So there is a chemical. So now probably you have your own junior colleagues, your students in the universities. You say, hey, you fund those things, get these things done, research. How we can market them. Then fund it for the farmer to grow. So you'd have done 3, stages in one stroke. So on that day, honor the people who have contributed in these lines only. Marketing and some tradesmen, and then some, somebody who does some research, something like that. Ideas are thousands are there. Only thing is how many of you can think in terms of that?
True.
So forest officer compared to your generation and now, because you came from roots, exposure to village, streams, horses and all, but people who are born and studied in cities, once they become forest officers,
Career, see, each one of them will be thinking in terms of their postings now.
Right.
Then post-retirement, how I can get into the national or international organization? When I can go to World Health Organization or United Nations. See, their dreams are very big. I got my own friend of mine, younger colleague, who became IG, retired as DG back. Then his aim is further high. I told him, you got your doctorate on teak. What is that you have contributed to the common man or to the forest? You got your doctorate. At whose cost? The society gave you all these facilities. So why not you people, invest? He never did it. Now he is a professor there, drawing a substantial amount in a private school. So most of these people are materialistic. And it is very difficult for you to change.
No, but let's say if somebody is really interested also, because all that education that you got as a child, getting exposed to nature, animals and all, to learn is as formally, not just that is all informal learning, right? But at the age of 25, once he becomes an officer, to start learning those without having an exposure, how easy or difficult is it to?
No, they see, you will have to get into the forest to learn. You should be a student. But the moment they get IFS, they feel that they know everything. See, in my book I have written about one tribal fellow, Sholiga Avadasa. Sholiga is a tribe.
BRL.
Avadasa, see.
No, I went there. Because I went there.
Avadasa was my guru. So everybody put the question, sir, how is this that you called him as your guru? I said, there are BMWs, my mother, everybody is there, they are all gurus. BMW is a Balaya, mine Kurve Wesley. Balaya is an outstanding person, trained in India and also in US. Very outspoken, good old days, straightforward officer, who could, speak in, equal terms with his highness those days, or with the government. Devarajas used to obey him. That was the tone with which. They were all my gurus. Mayan Kurve was a saint and a statesman, a man of few words. But, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsar, and then nothing can touch him. He was my guru. So Wesley, the man who said, Ni Baryaya, we'll see if the CM speaks to me, I will look after that. You, whatever you feel right, this is the type of people that we had. But today that is not there. One of the senior officers suspended one of my junior colleagues. And he gave me a ring. I have suspended him. Implement my orders. I said, why you want to suspend? Why? No, I saw some irregularity. He is one of the finest subordinates that I have got. If you say that, there is some irregularity, we will give him an opportunity to tell him why that was there. If it's proved to be, yes, as you said, he was wrong, let us take action. But otherwise, I don't implement your order. He was wild with me. I said, you do anything. I kept that his, suspension order separate. I didn't send it to the office. I gave a ring to that fellow. I asked him, what is this? Sir, sometimes these expectations of these people so high, sir, we can't meet practically because you are so honest, you have bred all of us like you. It is very difficult to meet their demands. Then it went, I told him, what will you do? Sir, I will go to Bangalore, get it cancelled now, sir. I knew that, the other politicians in Shimoga used to like, and one became a chief minister later. This man went to him. And then he was very upset that his right-hand man is suspended by his own fellow. Said, sit up. Hey, get that Parmeshi, I say, he said, singularly, Parmeshi. Parmeshi came. He made him to wait for 15 minutes after he came. Then he called him, Yana, what is that you have done? Did I make you PCCF to suspend this fellow? Go. Reinstate it and bring the cup to me.
Is that Bangarappa or what?
No, Bangarappa. J.H. Patel.
Yes.
This man is very updated. Updated about the politics of Karnataka. So then he before amending the order, he gave me a ring. Let me don't implement. He said, I told you, sir, I don't. In the morning itself, when I said, I will not implement. Of course, he showed his anger against me later.
Can we have a picture all together?
Hey, one group photo.
Yes.
BRL's Dr. Sudarshan, when he came here, ASHA, there is a group called ASHA for Education. They organized a meeting in Princeton University. So he was saying, formal versus informal education. He said in BREs, the Soliga kids aged 12, 13, no, they could identify about 100 plus plants with their uses, whereas people who have done MSc Botany from Mysore University,
10,
Bangalore
20,
University,
13.
10, 15, they couldn't, and we are saying that these are educated and these are not.
Quite possible.
I will try to pass it on to him. His number to you later.
Oh,
But
you got
It
it?
was, no, it was not there.
Yeah, okay.
Because when you don't use it for years,
Right, I
it
know.
disappears.
I have his email ID, I should write to him. ఇది టీడీఏ పెట్ట ముందు మీటింగ్ పెట్టిన డాక్టర్ సుదర్శన్
ఒక పిక్చర్
ఇంత హాల్ పెడితే సరిపోలేదు జనాలు.
You, I know, you send a message to me better.
I'll do that, I'll do that.
Hey, that's for me. That's all mine. That's all
Yeah,
yours.
just sign up
Somebody
sheet.
has not written.
Sign up sheet.
Who is that person who didn't write his address?
Address?
The name and. I
And
said
we wrote,
email ID.
email address and phone
Email
number.
ID.
Oh, somebody didn't write, huh?
ఇగో ఈ జేవీర్ రాసిన బుక్ రఘువీర్ వాళ్ళ బ్రదర్ రాసిన ఈ ఒక 10-20 కాపీలు తెప్పించి పెట్టుకుంటే ఆడ 200 కూడా దొరుకుతుంది. ఎక్సలెంట్ బుక్ ఇది.